यदि आप भी चाहते हैं कि आपका बच्चा जो भी पढ़े वो सारी चीज़ें उसको लर्न हो, उसके प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स अच्छे हों, कैलकुलेशंस शार्प हो, मेमोरी फोटोग्राफिक हो, देखते ही वो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर दे, वो सेलेक्ट हो जाए, अपनी अच्छी रैंक्स वो लेके आए, तो उसके लिए उसके इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम पे हमें वर्क करना पड़ेगा, जिससे कि बच्चे के अंदर वो उतना स्ट्रॉन्ग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम डेवलप हो कि वो अपने सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर पाए अच्छे से और स्कोर कर पाए, अपनी रैंक बना पाए एग्जाम्स में। तो उसके बारे में कुछ पॉइंट्स मैं आपके सामने रखूँगा। पहला है कि सबसे पहले कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन माइंड में डालने से पहले आवर माइंड मस्ट बी इंटरनली साइलेंट। द ओरिजिन ऑफ एवरी piece of information is a silent mind. The universe started from zero, so everything is from that zero, and zero means silence. So before you start learning anything, make sure your mind is internally silent. There are no thoughts in it, there are no confusions, no uses of the data, nothing. You must be internally silent and comfortable. And for that we provide some meditational workshops to learn how to get into that state of silence. You can visit my website www.optimalsuccesstrajectory for workshops held in the country from time to time. So, and you can learn that yourself also. You just need practice. Don't give responses to your thoughts. Just try to observe the surrounding of you, and with time you will learn yourself how to be silent. And if you think you are not comfortable, you need quick result, then you can refer to our website for that. The next step is, after being silent, increase your observation powers. Try to listen from your first through right ear, then through left ear. Try to analyze how many different sounds are there. Then observe your surrounding first through your right eye, then through your left eye. Try to observe how many different colors are there, how many different shapes are there, what are the areas and volumes of the shapes. So increase your observation power, because all these are needed to make sure that your mind is actually working on the transformation rather than being confused in illusions. The next and most important step is store information in mind in steps. Our mind works on interrelated information. You just visualize that. Imagine that there is a sea, there is a deep and wide sea, and you have 50 things: pen, pencil, copy, register, books. You have 50 things, and there are two cases. Sea is same in both the cases. In first cases, you just drop these things into the sea without any connection. And in second case, you connect all the things by strings. So what will happen in first case? If you pull out one of the thing, then it's not related, it's not connected to other things. So it will be a single thing. While in the second case, because things are interconnected, so when you will pull one thing, then because of the interrelation, because of the connections, all the things will be compelled to come out. Our mind is like that sea, and things are like information. So good students or successful students learn the art of interconnecting information, so they are able to retrieve information as and when needed. Whereas the unsuccessful students don't know the art of interconnecting information. That's why they fail to retrieve that information as and when needed. Because of which they are not able to solve questions, solve their problems, because of which they are not able to get selected, because of which they are not able to get jobs. So the fundamental reason is inability to connect things, to interrelate information. So you must need to learn that. And store information in your mind in steps. Work on each step, work on each information, and try to connect information. The more connections are there, better is your mind. You might have heard of gray matter and the brain cell activations if I talk in terms of neurology. So it's about the gray matter. More connections are there. What was the different thing about Albert Einstein? Because he has got large number of neurons, large number of neural connections per unit cell. So that's a symptom of how if you want to be good, if you want to be a good person, be good student, successful student, then the first criteria is increase your number of neural connections, and that can be increased by practicing, relating one thing to another. So this is how you have to store information in mind. Then interrelate information, as I already discussed, so that when one information is retrieved, you retrieve the entire set. So that's how it works. The next step is revise again and again. Our mind is very capable of making defense mechanisms. If you are afraid of revision, that means your mind has not learned how to interrelate information. Don't listen to the mind. If somebody asks you a question and you feel depressed, anxiety, excitement, that means your mind still has not learned the art of retrieval of information from the mind. So you must revise that again and again and make sure that your mind is working in the proper format. The next thing is revise information learned from your mind, retrieve information learned from your mind. That is a simple test. How you will know that you have learned something or not? It's just through the retrieval process. Verify yourself, test yourself, and test yourself as hard as possible. Don't be emotional, don't be sentimental on that. Because if you don't have skills, then you won't be able to succeed. Test yourself in the hardest way as you can. The next thing is revise steps 1 to 6. All the steps that I have discussed, you revise them again and again and again until you are satisfied by your performance. So work on your skills, not on information. If you have got the skills, if you have learned how to put the information given in the books, notes, modules, DPBs into your mind, only then you will be able to solve your problems. Otherwise, you will just waste your time and energy in roaming around here and there, changing institutions, changing teachers, changing systems, changing books will not work until and unless you change yourself. So change your system of working, change your mind, change the information system that you use for storing information, and you can change the world for that. Thank you and have a nice day.